watching Good Morning Columbia, live from Main and Gervais.
Guys, welcome back to Good Morning Columbia. And, you know, we've had a love-hate relationship with food, everyone, through history. And there's always a debate of eating disorders, eating diseases. You know, somehow food becomes not your friend, but your enemy, and impacting your health, your overall well-being. Hima Dalal from Vital Energy joins us this morning. So what is the difference, I guess, in a disease versus a disorder? Aren't they the same thing?
Tyler, the disorder is the function, the normal functions like voluntary functions you have. Mm-hmm. You wake up, you have a biorhythm, your body temperature is adjusted, you have a hunger, you have a thirst. You decide how much, when you start eating, your stomach will say, okay, that's enough.
Sure. And sometimes, mine does not always. If
those
it's pizza,
are the voluntary,
it doesn't always say enough. All right.
And that's because of the media, because of the test, and we overcome our normal responses, and we start eating for a comfort.
Okay.
We start eating because it looks good.
Right.
And then slowly it becomes a comfort zone.
Right.
And without you realize, you start owning 200, 300 pounds more than what your body is supposed to be.
Sure.
And
sure.
From disorder, soon it can go into disease because you will start having joint problems, you will start having breathing problems, you will be acting like 80-year-old and you can be only 40-year-old, and you go
So the two that are connected, it
Yes.
creates that disease state, is what you're saying.
So obesity itself is not a disease, but it's a disorder that turns into a secondary problems, and then when it's a secondary problem, the joint pain starts, and suddenly you want to go exercise because you want to look good, and you want to be size 6 from size maybe 20.
Right.
And you start running on the road.
Craig is what you do there, Hima, sure enough. We're for Kirstie Alley.
And that's where the therapist role comes in.
Okay.
Go to your therapist, go to your physician, find out what are your options instead of just going to that gym and start working out, because you can injure yourself. You can be on a yo-yo diet.
Sure.
You can stop suddenly eating, and you will have an eating disorder. And there is another extreme of obesity is eating disorder, where people starve themselves to death, or they will eat.
Anorexia and bulimia, is that where that comes in?
Exactly.
Where they either don't eat, or they eat and then they go ahead and vomit it back out, right?
Exactly. And then they have so much GI issues, and they have anemia issues, and they are always weak. And they pass out, and they have a dizziness problem, and they start exercising, they'll be in trouble. So that's where the therapist comes in a picture. And the good thing is, in South Carolina, you can go to any occupational or physical therapy. You have a direct access.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. And the therapist most of the times offer free screening. So find out what are your options.
And a lot of therapists are trained in these acute states as well, correct?
Exactly. And have a good lifestyle.
Sure. So, but good choices.
Good choices, good lifestyle, sleep well, eat well, breathe well, correct?
There it is.
Look good.
That's pretty much it. Hima Dalal, Vital Energy. We'll put links for you for, of course, Miss Hima, and also some interesting data that I found on disorders, diseases, as it applies to eating. Thank you so much for coming and sharing that with us. Guys, stay with us. We're not going anywhere.
Thank you.